100.3 Philly's RNB, Ashmack here. And you know what? We always got to make sure we give the artists a platform, support creatives. Luckily, we've been able to do that with our friends from Rec Philly with our Up Next Artist Showcase. So I got someone that's a major deal that you need to know. I got the one and only Theo Majors in the building. Woo! Yeah,
What up?
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for making time.
Always.
From Up Next to the World, how have you been?
Man, it's been a whirlwind. It's been cool.
Yeah.
Living life, just appreciating what life has to offer, appreciating the opportunities that are given to me.
Mm-hmm.
Life is good. I really can't complain. I've been listening to Sir's album lately. He has a song called Life is Good. That's been like my theme song for since
I
it
love
came
that.
out. Yeah.
Okay, what makes life good?
Cause I'm here.
That's
a
it.
lot of people just not here, you know, and
Yeah.
it's like, you know, life is going to present you ups and downs and all that stuff, but you really have to appreciate, you choose what to appreciate. And
Yes.
I'm just choosing to appreciate being here.
Happiness and joy is a choice.
Always.
Every day.
Always.
I love that. Okay, so what are some new habits that you've been incorporating in your, I guess, daily routine to choose happiness?
We're waking up early.
Yes.
Like earlier
Major key.
cause I'll be honest, I don't like waking up early because I'm super creative at night. So
Okay.
like that's when a lot of my creative process, like most of my songs have been written like 3-4 in the morning.
Okay.
So a lot of times it's like, if I'm feeling creative, I'll stay up and then I wake up later.
Mm-hmm.
But just making sure I go to sleep. Like my phone goes on Do Not Disturb at 10:14 every night.
That's fair.
Can't get to me. It better be an emergency. If that joke ring, you know what I mean? It better be an emergency. So I just been, more conscious of that, and then waking up earlier, starting to have meditative practices every time I wake up. So yeah, that's like the biggest change, and it
I
helps.
love that. So what time is early for you to start your day then?
Now it has to be at least like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like the most productive when I wake up at like 4:45 in the morning.
Yeah, see, I'm not at that level.
You gotta build up
I'm not
to that.
I'm
yeah,
not
you
that
can't
whole
just
yet.
like start doing that out of nowhere.
I would
You gotta-
love to.
Yeah,
I would
you gotta
literally
build.
love to.
Yeah,
I would love for my day to be over around noon. So then
I
I
would
can
love
just
that.
enjoy the rest of whatever.
that
the
makes
day
sense.
calls.
Yeah, I feel like when you wake up early, you're able to take your time with everything
Yeah,
else,
yeah.
and you don't have to rush to prepare for your day.
Yeah, and it's like I'm starting to, I did a lot of home workouts and stuff, so I want to start going to the gym more, but I like to go to the gym super early.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a new gym partner.
Yeah, you feel me?
Because I've been
Like
going at 6.
All right, well, I'll be waking up at 6, so I got to start. Once I start waking up at 5, I got you. I can be
I
till
love
6.
it. Okay, I'm not mad at it. Okay, we got some new healthy routines that
Yeah.
you're implementing, a creative process. You do that at night. What is it that you need when you need to really set the mood and mode for songwriting?
Honestly, I just need to be left completely alone. Like when I go to the studio, I cannot write in the studio because something about, just being there, I want to get to the harmonies. I want to get to the song structure. I want to get to all of that.
Yeah.
I think writing a song is like the most intimate that I am with myself. And I think that's like, it's just super intimate. So I have to be alone. So honestly, I don't need a crazy setup. I don't need much of anything. All I just need to do is be by myself.
You don't need candles lit. You don't need a specific type of pen or pad. You don't need...
it's lit. I do actually write though. Now, some people
Yeah.
still like, I actually write in a pen
Sure.
and a pad, and then I take it and then I'll type it out in my phone, and then I'll like actually do a voice recording of it. So it's like steps to it, but I don't need anything outside of just being alone.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your creative process that led you to submitting your music for Up Next?
The process, I mean, once I saw it, I usually don't do like the competition thing because I just, I have that like my manager and we talked about like that artist integrity. I just want to do it for the art.
Sure.
So I wasn't really keen on the competition, but I'm looking at him like, yo, this is a really good opportunity, and I appreciated you all in Rec Philly for like extending that opportunity, because that's what I'd be saying, like bigger platforms. I love when people reach down and try to bring people up. So I submitted. I submitted late. I thought I submitted it wrong, so I submitted like twice.
I think you submitted twice.
Yeah, I
though.
submitted it like twice
yeah.
more, and it was just like, it just felt right. I just felt really good about it. I'm like, man, I know the folks over at Rec Philly, or some of the folks over at Rec Philly, you all have been nothing but like embracing to all of the artists. I'm like, it felt right, and it felt more of like not a competition, more just a showcase
Sure.
of the talent. So
yeah.
So that was, once I started doing it, I'm like, all right, I can get with it.
Yeah.
And then once it was like, I made it, and reaching out to folks and just seeing their feedback and everybody just jumping on board and putting those votes in, and just all of the efforts from all parties involved just made it real comfortable. I was just happy to be a part of it.
Facts. I mean, we had like over 200 and something submissions, narrowing it down to like 100, then narrowing it down to 50, then narrowing it down to 25 to make it to the top 10. Then you hit the stage.
Yeah.
How was that, knowing that out of all the hundreds of people that submitted that, you know, you were one of the few that were selected to say, you know what, you made it. Now let's see what you can do.
It was just like real validating. I'm not gonna lie, because like as an artist, sometimes you question yourself if the movement, if it's not moving and progressing the way you may want it to. Mm-hmm. So that was just like a big bolt of confidence for me. I actually had I was doing a TED Talk the day after. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, oh, this is a jam-packed weekend, but I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
Yeah.
So it was just very validating to me.
Yeah, definitely. I love that. I love that you were able to receive that because it was tons of people there. Yeah. It was tons of great energy.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I think it even wowed me because it was like, wow, we can do this more often,
right.
have people come out, and it's going to be fun and fulfilling, honestly. It's full circle moments.
And all of the talent was just, all of the artists were just great.
Yeah.
Like you said, the energy was just magnificent. Everybody was there just to celebrate the artists and just to, you know, and shout out to Josh Mitchell who won. And that was just, it was just good. It was just really, really dope.
Yeah, facts. Dope. We couldn't leave without offering you guys something. You know what I mean?
Word.
Like, I feel like it's important that we cultivate a community for arts.
Yeah.
And that speaks to our relationship with Rec Philly, but more importantly, provide the platform for artists to perform on too.
And we need that.
Yeah.
Like, and that it really doesn't go unnoticed. Like, I see what you all are doing. I see what Rec Philly is doing. And just, like I said, putting those opportunities out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of creative people in the city.
Sure.
Yo, there's so many dope artists in the city. And it's like, damn, I would really wish sometimes they had that opportunity, that platform, and myself as well. And so y'all giving that to folks is just like, you don't have to leave Philly to, you know, start to be put on those bigger stages.
So what's that? Because I've been hearing whispers of people saying like, oh, you got to leave Philly to be successful. You know what I mean?
I mean, people say that Philly is, you know, sometimes people think that like Philly is you know, folks just pull you down, and there's not necessarily too many opportunities, and people just gatekeep, or, you know, the crab in the barrel mentality.
Sure.
You know, and I've seen it, you know, in some aspects, but I don't think that speaks to the whole. I think overall, the artistic community here is pretty supportive.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty talented. Like there's nobody's whack. So it's just everybody it's just a big it's just a big energy, you know, like you know, I don't really see the competitiveness. It's just everybody just has good energy, and everybody just want everybody to win.
Yeah.
And I think that if we just had some more platforms to elevate and just highlight some of those artists, I think it's dope. So
okay. Well, maybe that's something we can work on a little bit more then.
Let's do it.
To support. We can do that.
I would love to see any artists get platforms.
Yeah. Okay. Now, right after Up Next, you had your TED Talk. You said you were booked and busy. Yeah. You were doing a lot of things, but you accepted the challenge of being booked and busy and just saying, you know what, let's do it all.
You had to.
Yeah, you had to. So how was your TED Talk? And for anyone that didn't know what entailed of that, can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so the TED Talk was amazing. That whole weekend was just super lit. That weekend was amazing. The TED Talk, we did the topic was harmony within the hustle. We were just evaluating the psyche of emerging artists and everything that artists go through, or at least what I've been through on my journey. So I was talking about mental health. I was just talking about the financial implications of just, you know, achieving your dreams, balancing the 9 to 5 with your passion. Sometimes you have to, like, you know, forego opportunities, whether it's like relationships with, you know, folks and stuff like that. So when you really just invested in it, there's so much that goes into the music, and there's so much that goes into just putting a song out that a lot of folks don't understand. So a lot of times I just like to give that full scope of just what it is to be an artist. So, you know, when you see an artist, they're doing their thing, whether they're performing on the Up Next stage or whether they downtown just, you know, singing outside, just trying to get a couple extra dollars and some exposure, I think people should just, you know, really respect that and really just honor that and really just champion that. And I think all aspiring artists are like, yo, we like the poster people for like, yo, go follow your dreams.
Yeah.
So it was just taking people into that.
What's the first step you think people should do more of when it comes to following your dreams? Because I think sometimes you see people that all the way pack all their stuff up and leave, or they quit their job and say, I'm going to go 100% into being creative. You know, what do you think is the best way to really go after your dreams while being fiscally responsible?
Yeah, I would just say be realistic with yourself. Understand what your capabilities are. Like, if you can afford to not, you know, have this certain amount of hours at your job, you know, just be realistic with yourself.
Yeah.
Because you don't want your dreams to be something that causes you to like suffer, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Day to day. So I would say being just realistic, understanding what your capabilities are, but still dream and still go after it. And you got to stick through it, because, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to, unless you just somebody who just go viral, you know, which is possible, but you know, the I guess saying the more traditional route, you know, just following your dreams, staying to it, understanding that like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. Just go at it, but be realistic. Set up benchmarks for yourself and checkpoints, and you know, tap into yourself, and then also have something outside of your dream as well. Yeah, right. Like be able to go ride a bike, go meditate, go touch grass, go do something.
Grass.
Like go do something to keep your mental health in check.
Facts. Okay, now what are you doing when it comes to music? What's up next? What can we anticipate?
Word. So I dropped a single a few about June. It's called Roses. That joint going crazy. It's available everywhere now. I'm working on some new tracks. I'm actually going to go to the studio and finish some stuff up today, tomorrow. So, yeah, we have a new project that we are working on, trying to get that project out. And, you know, I'm really just living life. I'm not going to lie. I'm really just living life and just embracing it. Figuring out like the sound a little bit more, redefining the craft a little bit, but we do have some new music that's going to be dropping really soon. Okay,
tell us the story of Roses. What's this about? Ooh. Are we smelling the roses of life? Are we living in the moment? Roses. What are we doing?
Nah. So Roses was about a relationship that I had that was over. So I'm looking back at the relationship.
You realize you're the problem?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy you would say that to me. No, I honestly, it's so funny. I was like, no, it's like, you know, I'm pretty much saying like, yo, I'm still thinking about you. I was willing to fix it. I was willing to do better and do whatever, but you just chalked it. So like, do I ever cross your mind? Do you ever take time to smell those roses?
Yeah.
So it was just me talking to an old partner, but yeah.
I love that. Yeah, ooh. Yeah. Did this person hear the song?
I really don't know. I know that family and friends probably did.
Okay.
But I don't know if like they actually heard it.
Okay.
But I feel like it would be cool if they heard it. Like, I don't think it would be new.
If you knew they heard it, how would you feel?
I stand on it. Big box of business. I stand on the big box of business. Like, yeah. I said that. Yeah. Ooh. So I said that. So yeah, I would feel good. And also because I wrote this song like when I was with that person.
Sure.
Like a while years ago. So just to be able to have it out now and for people to gravitate to it, I put a little different spin on it, so it is a little bit more upbeat. It sounds sad. I love having like songs that have like a sappy, you know, tone to it, but like upbeat at the same time. So I love that. So yeah, I would be, if they heard it, I'd be like, it's lit. Dance to it.
I love that. Shout out to growth and accountability, for sure. And being able to lolook back and be okay with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is what it is. Like all those life experiences, they just make you the person that you are currently. So yeah, I appreciate it.
That's
dope.
All
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Now I'm intrigued more. I'm ready for this project. So when is it coming out?
I don't have a date yet.
Okay.
I don't have a date yet, and I know people are like, oh, you gotta wait and see. I really just don't. Okay. I do want to get something out before like in the next month or so. So, yeah, hopefully I can just get everything out and have the whole, you know, the marketing and all those stuff that you have to do.
Yeah.
So that just takes time to kind of orchestrate that. But, yeah, I want to have something out very soon.
Okay. Well, I love that. Where can everyone find and follow you at?
Hey, Theo Major. That's HeyTheoMajor. Yeah, I spelled right.
You spelled it right.
Hey, Theo Major on all platforms. The music, Theo Majors everywhere. Go check it out. Go stream it. I always tell people, if you stream it 1,000,000 times, I might be able to afford a cheeseburger. So.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
A cheeseburger, maybe some fries.
Maybe some fries.
You know,
too,
maybe an actual meal.
Maybe a whole meal. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Maybe
maybe a whole meal.
Maybe some kava. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? Are we dreaming too big with that or no?
No, let's go for it. Let's just go for it. You know,
let's go for it. I love it. Okay, when's the next performance? When can we see you in action again?
I had a few shows that I just did. I'm working out something for the top of November. I have to get the confirmation from the promoters, but top of November. I'm thinking. Okay. I think November 2nd is the date. So yeah, once we get that confirmed, I'll put it up on the socials. Everybody, if you follow me, you'll see it for sure.
Yeah. So now you got to follow Theo Major.
For sure.
Okay?
Follow the boy.
Major big deals, of course, from Up Next to the world and to your home. Okay. Everything is right here. Get full details and a full interview right now at rnbphilly.com.
Where?